Welcome to Beans, Booze and Bread for our July plot and plot tour. Let's have a look. So, last week was interesting, getting a bit of a positive COVID test result. So, this week's been pretty rubbish. Try to avoid going to the allotment. It's very quiet here on Sunday, no one else here. Sanitised down the lock and everything after coming on and going off again. Try and get a tour video done for this month. Bit exhausting really, even just pottering around and planting the odd little bit. No weeding to be done, I'm afraid, today. It's not great, bit of a low level, it feels a bit like a low level cold, bit of a head fog, but onwards and upwards. First time I've caught it through the whole pandemic, so finally failed to dodge that bullet, but let's go and have a look around and see how things are doing this month, shall we? From a slightly weedy heritage plot, we've got the Scorzonera, or Scorzonera, I can't remember what it's called now, but that's doing really well. We've got some really big plants coming on there. Thinned those a little bit, but see how they do. Interesting roots. A very, very weedy shallot patch, but they're starting to go over and dry over on that side, so we'll get those weeded when we pull them up to dry. Got the supermarket shallot experiment. They've all gone to seed. I think we're going to let them go to seed. I can't see that we'll get anything that we'll be able to store this year. Planted some tomatoes. 9 plants there. Looking good. And we've got some romaine lettuce here. Just about germinating. Doesn't seem to be in lines. They seem to have all washed out. I think with the rain that we've had, it's not been very good. But we'll see where we are with that in a week or so. After that, we've got the heritage pea Freuer Heinrich. They're starting to bulk up nicely. Got a couple of those. Quite a small pod, about 7 to 9 peas in each pod. Quite tasty. But we'll probably keep these for seed for next year, and we'll do these properly. This is a very, very small. Supposed to grow up to about 1.5 metres, 2 metres in height, so seed saved. After that, we've got the beetroot first. The Avon Early's really not done much at all. Not massively impressed with those. I don't think we'll even get anything to get to seed. The Northern Queen lettuce, on the other hand, absolutely brilliant. Take a couple of those for this week today. They're really good. Very happy with those. Been harvesting the first early potatoes. Obviously we had last month's harvest video. Left a few in the ground, hopefully they can stay a bit longer. As I'm harvesting and clearing them, we're putting a row of leeks in, and in between the rows of leeks we've got, just sowed some carrots, some autumn king too, and we'll keep those going for the rest of this month. Keep sowing those and planting those leeks as we go along. But yeah, potatoes have done well. Got the cabbages at the house, which we'll be putting in this bed here, give that a weed, get rid of some of those weeds. The cabbages and the like, not so good, mostly blowing and going to seed, so I think we'll clear this half of this one out. There's 4 cabbages down there, which are not doing too bad. The French beans, on the other hand, are doing very well. Got 3 grams of those. They're coming on great. Beetroot, still doing okay. Big row of beetroot. Parsnips, not too bad. Time to pull out the gone to seed radishes. Yeah, the beetroot doing really well. Some nice varieties here. Just some nice ones there. Surprising how really nice little globe beetroots, not masses and masses of leaf, but not too bad. Dwarf French beans, just coming into flower now. Parsnips doing well over that side still. Chard, doing really well. I think they're a bit close, but not too bad. Sweet corn, not quite knee high by the 4th of July, but not doing bad. Nice foliage, doing really well. Look at them. Turnip's probably gone now. Try and get these lifted. Not too bad. A few gone to seed. Still be alright. Couple. Little row of swede there. A bit of leaf beetle damage by the look of things. Some of them. Yeah. Not bad there. Oregon sugar pod practically finished now. Had a few of those, but wouldn't seem to climb. I need a proper pea netting, not just canes. Oh, my fault that. Peas, on the other hand, the Keldon Wonder, I think. These are doing really well. Those are the second variety. Thankfully, they've recovered after the pigeon attack. But there are loads on this one. Tons and tons. So I'll get a few more of those harvested today. They're doing nice. There we go. Not bad. Not bad at all. Is that pea moss? I don't know. Lava. Fuzzy stuff? Possibly. Maybe not. It seems to have been any in there. Looking nice. So we'll get a few of those harvested. That's looking good. Broad beans also looking very nice. I think they should be filling up pretty well now. I'll try and get a few of these harvested too. Really good. Try and get a bit of a... I'm not convinced they're very full yet. I don't feel like a bit bigger than that. Look down here. Some real good specimens, but that's a bit better, that one maybe. Yeah, we'll try and give that one a go. So okay. No, they're not too bad. One-handed peeling. Not a bad size at all. They're looking good. Red onions still going. Some of them, looks like some whoppers. The smaller ones down the end that have flopped over. They're still going. The very, very late main crop are in. Just 2 rows of those down there. Taking the space where the white onions were and the garlic. And I think, although the flowers are really nice, I'm really tempted to take one of these elephant garlics home and see what they look like. Let's have a look. Yeah, let's have a look. Oh yeah, one of the elephant garlics. Big bulb. Much better than the garlic that we grew normally. And those are the corms as well, aren't they? Those are the corms there. Little things that should, in theory, you see those? Get elephant garlic next year. save those. Success. Finally, just before we call it a day with it starting to rain, I think I'm done with purpose-built compost bins, you know. I'm just thinking that if you put them in a designated area, I think you're losing a bit of fertility to just leaching down into the ground with nothing benefiting, I think. There's something to be said for moving it and spreading it per row. So if I build a heap here and turn it and move it to that spot will have actually got all the benefit of the leaching water and nutrients that have gone through it, as well as spreading the compost itself. Obviously you're losing a bit of the spot for growing, but you can always put a pumpkin or two or a courgette or two in it. I think we might be onto something. What do you think? Well, plenty of things going on this month. Lots of things growing and plenty of stuff to harvest. We've got stuff drying, ready to store. Still got plenty of potatoes to pull up. If you've liked what you've seen today, then I'd be really grateful if you give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments or suggestions, tell us what you're harvesting at the moment, what you think you've got in the way of successes and failures. Post them down in the comments below. If you'd like to be notified of the next content and pot tour, then I'd be grateful if you could subscribe. But from the very tired beans, booze and bread in July, thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.